everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. So this video is for the star sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to pull love cards, so we're going to include Venus in that. Take a picture of this week's energy. You may want to go check out and see the other signs and where them placements are in the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If to get, like I said, to get the bigger picture of your situation, Taurus. All right, so this video is starting out today, so I apologize for getting it out late, as I had things I had to do this morning. So I want to apologize for that, but here it is. So it starts today, September 1st, through September 7th. So we got the next 6 days that this energy is going to flow through. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Tauruses. Let's see what your energy looks like for this week. For Taurus, what does Taurus's energy look like for this week? Okay. So we have clouds. So I feel like you're shifting. The card says shape shifting. So I feel like you could be watching the clouds. You could be seeing how the clouds are shifting, maybe changing different shapes. I also feel for some of you, you could be lifting, you could literally, not lifting, you could be literally shifting the cloudiness in your thought pattern, and shape-shifting into an energy where it's clearing and it's dissipating. Now, I currently am seeing some things in these clouds, so I'm going to hold it up to you and let you look into it as well. I see some sort of a face right here. To me, this looks like a skull. I see a child. Like, I see the back of their head and a ponytail coming down. To me, this looks like a little dog of some sort in the clouds. So you can look at the clouds. I'll hold it there for a second if you want to stop the video and take a good look at it. But I feel like that's what you're doing. You are watching the clouds and you're seeing the different shapes in them clouds. And what it's doing is it is affecting your mental body. I feel like it could be opening up your third eye. I also feel too, it could be opening up your crown chakra, and you can see the clouds shifting out of your crown chakra, because you know what? When we have a clouded thought, or our mental body is clouded, what happens is we're unable to see something, like we're unable to see through something in our mental body. I also see, this is crazy, but I see a face with one of them old time hats on, like a flight. Go back in the 20s and 30s when they started flying planes, them helmets that they used to wear and the goggles. I'm seeing that in the clouds as well. That just popped right out like now. So I feel like that is something that you could be doing. You could be sitting back watching the clouds and the different shapes that they take, Taurus. Now last week, I was literally watching the clouds and I seen an angel and a number 8. So I feel like you can do the same as well. And what it's going to do is it's going to expand that claircognizance, expand your thoughts, expand your mental body, and allow your psyche to see something that maybe other people are not going to see. I also see a hand for some reason reaching out with like a doll or something in it. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see. You all are going to see different things. All right, Taurus, so let's keep going. We're going to use the Zombie Tarot this week. I haven't been using tarot cards, but they called me to use these this week. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle for Taurus. Eight of Hazards. All right, so I feel like you're learning something new, and I feel like this is what you're learning is how to open up your mental body and see the clouds shifting and taking shapes. I feel like this is a gift. I feel like, you know, if you look, there's a head on there. So I feel like there's some sort of clouds, perhaps. And let me show you something else too. See how the cloud is in this container and it says do not open? I feel like what you're doing is you're learning how to open up that mental body, right? You're learning how to open up that mental body and shift it to seeing things that maybe other people do not see, Taurus. And then we have the Hanged Man coming through. So I feel like what you're doing is you're gaining that enlightenment and you're learning something through this enlightenment. I feel like there could have been some sort of a delay. I feel like too sometimes the Eight of Hazards can mean working on something. You're working on shifting out of that mental body. You're working on gaining enlightenment and how to shift and break yourself out of this mental energy where you may not have been open to it before, and it caused you to stay stuck, caused you some sort of a delay. And now we have the Strength, right? So again, that head coming through here. I feel like you're realizing the strength that you truly have within your mental body to open yourself up and shift your mental energy and allow these clouds to dissipate, to move, to clear is what I see here, Taurus. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So the Ace of Wands, and look, there's this head looking right over at this. And I feel like that's why the Hangman's here, because you're gaining that enlightenment. You're going to see this spark, this zombie handing you a bone, right? Look at the light in the background. So that yellow energy is your solar plexus. You're going to realize that you have the strength and power to open up your mind and shift that cloudiness out so that you can see things. Open up your mind to perhaps whatever you are seeing in the clouds. I see you watching the clouds this week. And that Ace of Wands is about having the power, right? Having the power to I feel like there's a spark of creativity, because I feel like you were closed off. I also see the wands as spiritual energy. So I feel like there could be some sort of a spiritual spark, right? That is shape-shifting your mental body where you wasn't open to before. Oh, look at the Emperor. So you have three major arcanas. So the Emperor is somebody who's responsible. Somebody, it's the divine masculine too. So the divine masculine, Mars, is known as the masculine planet, is in Virgo. So Mars being in Virgo is giving you that spark, right? Giving you that spark to take action. Also, the Emperor also represents Aries. Well, Chiron is retrograde in Aries. So there you are. You're seeing something. You're seeing what was clouding your mental body and why you wasn't open to something. You're gaining that enlightenment. You're seeing that spark that you truly do have the power and the strength, right? To take the action. I feel take some sort of action to unlock your mental body and shift that clouded energy to where, like I said, you wasn't open before, to open it up. I feel like you're opening up to some sort of power source within your head. Of why something was delayed, why there was a hang up in something that you wanted to create. I feel like if you look at the clouds, I feel like you're going to gain some sort of a creative idea, because the cloud is going to take some sort of a form, and they were like, oh, okay. I feel too, for some of you, it could have been a father figure who kind of like made you feel a little trapped, or was unable to protect you. Or I feel like somebody was in control. I feel like this father figure was over controlling, maybe was unafraid to let you out that door. That's what I feel. Look, a gun, he's holding a gun, and there's a bullet. So I feel like he could have controlled you, been over controlling when you were a child. And I feel like because he was over controlling, what it did was it blocked you. It blocked you from opening yourself up, opening up your mental body. And I feel like you're getting this spark on how to unlock that control where you wasn't open before. You're getting that spark to unlock your control, this mental control, so to speak. You're getting you're seeing the spark of how to unlock this mental control and open yourself up to allowing these clouds to shift out of your mental energy. Because why? Because you're seeing something from a different perspective. You're seeing something from a different perspective, and your head is gaining the enlightenment. Okay. All right. So let's see what's happening with love. What's happening with love for you, Taurus, this week? What is happening with Taurus with love? Yep, in the eye of the beholder, you're seeing something from a different perspective. Yeah, absolutely. Love, I feel, is what I feel. You're seeing something from a different perspective. You're not seeing it from this controlling energy no more. You're seeing it from a different perspective. Yeah, you're not going to be fooled. You're not going to allow the clouds to fool you. You're not going to allow yourself to be fooled with whatever is clouding your head, whatever you're not open to. Because why? You're seeing that you are seeing things foolishly. Yeah, and I feel like you felt like you were being seduced. So I feel like, you're allowing, I feel like you're letting go of this control energy is what I feel for you, Taurus. So we're going to layer this out of the beholder for Taurus when it comes to love. Yeah, I feel like you're seeing the wedge. You're seeing what the true wedge was how you were viewing the situation. Fool's gold. You received it, right? You received the message is what I feel. Right here, clouded. Satin sheets, spring. So I feel like you're having this new sense of a seducing energy, feeling more secure with the blossoming and blooming of this relationship. Why? Because you're not allowing yourself to be fooled with this clouded energy anymore. You are seeing that you kind of had a case of tunnel vision that was actually the wedge in a relationship. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards for Taurus. So out of the beholder and third party, Yeah, you're definitely recognizing that. You're recognizing that there was a wedge in how you were seeing things. That was truly what the wedge was how you were viewing it. And I feel like you were controlling something, or somebody was controlling it. I feel like it was a father figure that taught you that, because we're only known what we're taught in life. And we're taught to control our thoughts, right? And only see something from one side. I feel like that's what clouds us. That's what keeps us closed to seeing something from a different perspective. So I feel, Taurus, you're going to find success because you're recognizing that fool's gold and received, right? I feel like you've been, your defense mechanism has fooled you, right? So you received it. You received the message, is what I feel. You're seeing something. Your own defenses is what has fooled you, is what I see. So seduction in spring. So I feel like what you are doing, you're not letting this illusion seduce you anymore. You are opening yourself up to blossoming and blooming and allowing this new energy to refresh you, right? So I do feel you are definitely shifting out of not being open to a relationship, recognizing what the problem was, putting down your defenses, and seeing that your illusions, your emotional illusion, is what was seducing you. So now you're allowing this blossoming and blooming of this relationship to happen. Why? Because you are letting go of control of how you were viewing it. You're actually unlocking your thoughts and allowing these clouds to shift out when it comes to relationship and seeing something from a different perspective. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some 5D messages between you and your person for Taurus. All right, so I know it might be too late by the time I figure things out. So I feel like you're thinking it's too late, because you're finally figuring this out. You're finally seeing the light of the situation. You're recognizing. And I feel like that is what's happening. Your person and you, either you or your person, is thinking, oh, it might be too late. I figured it out. I recognize what it is. Is it too late now? Is it too late to blossom and bloom? Would you reject me? So I feel like you're feeling, either you or your person may feel like you're going to reject them now. How could you still love me after all I've done? So I feel like you're like, well, how could you still love me after I allowed my illusion to seduce me and put a wedge in our relationship, and you've affected my life significantly. So I feel like this whole situation has affected your romantic life significantly, and that is why you were able to recognize how you were viewing things and to shift that perspective of how you were viewing this relationship and how you were controlling, perhaps controlling your emotions, and like hiding in a corner, right? Not allowing your thoughts to come out, right? You were too close to it. So let's pull some letters for you, Taurus. For Taurus, letters. So your person could have an O in their name, an L. So their birthday could be January 1st. A wild card, so you can put whatever letter you want in there, and a G. So I see February 2nd. I see November 2nd. I see March 1st. I also see January 3rd, 12, December 1st. So you can take them as they resonate. So let's go ahead and see what are some signs that Spirit is showing you this week, Taurus. What are some signs that Spirit is showing you this week, Taurus? What are some signs that Spirit could be showing you? Okay, so you're definitely seeing the warning flags. They're cautioning you, you know, and I feel like they're cautioning you about maybe some sort of weak-minded energy. And I feel like we have spirit, demon spirit here. So you're being cautioned. You got these warning flags coming up. And I feel like you're recognizing them as a period of weakness, right? You're recognizing the shadow that was making you feel weak, right? And you're feeling and you're recognizing this shadow is dangerous and weak, and making you a bit clueless is what I see so far. I'm sorry for the glare. I have the light on behind me so I can see what I'm doing. So, spirit of stranger. Yeah, you're seeing that this caution, this caution or this warning sign was actually what was clouding your vision, clouding your thoughts, making you weak and clueless, spirit of the dummy. So making you weak and clueless about some sort of promise. Maybe you broke a promise because you felt weak, and you had this shadow, so demon spirit. So they're telling you to ground your energy. Ground your energy. And I feel like you're seeing that. You need to ground your energy to bring a more stable vision into your life. So I feel like that's what you're seeing. So let's pull some crow's messages for you, Taurus. Level up. Yeah, they're telling you it's time to level up. It's time to shift that cloudy energy and have fun, right? Have fun. Have fun. Watch the clouds. Look at the clouds. See what different shapes you see, right? Relax. I feel like if you lay down on the ground and you look up at the sky, that will help to ground your energy. And I do it all the time, so as long as it's not raining. All right, so what else? They're telling you they're going to be okay. They promise you're going to be okay. And what do you see, right? What do you see when you look in the clouds? So pay attention to that. Again, whatever shapes you see, what I see numbers, I see shapes. And when I'm looking at that, I see the skull, I see a baby doll, I see a little girl with a ponytail, I see some sort of a head from back in the 20s and 30s with a palette, that cap and them goggles. I also see a teddy bear. I see a hand reaching out. I see, it looks like a little baby doll that this hand is handing to you. So what do you see, Taurus? When you look at that cloud, what do you see, right? So I feel like they want you to definitely pay attention. Pay attention to what you are seeing shifting in the clouds. It'll help open up that mental body. All right, and help you to level up. Clear out that vision. So claircognizance, clairvoyance. So when you start seeing your situation from a different perspective and how your mental energy and closing off your head was actually taking control over your life, right? And you realize that you do have the strength to see something from a different perspective. There's where that leveling up actually happens. So what do you need to let go of, Taurus? What does Taurus need to let go of this week? Does Taurus need to let go of this week? Oh, you got 2. So maintaining boundaries. So you need to set some healthy boundaries. Look at the clouds. See, they look like lace. This to me over here looks like a sleeping dog, and this looks like a boot. Today, I will gain a new awareness of those areas where I need healthier boundaries. I will release my naive assumption that the other person is always right. I will exchange that view of trusting and listening to myself and setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. So they want you to set some boundaries with some people because they feel like there could be some people around you who feel like they're always right. It could be somebody like a family member, a father figure, an older sibling even perhaps. So being direct. So look how she's communicating here. This is your light. This is your dark. How they crisscross, right? So there is something about communicating. So today I will own my power and be direct. I will be clear and honest in my dealings with other people. If I'm comfortable with my own truth, then those around me will be comfortable with me too. So you really need to stand in your power and be direct and set them healthy boundaries with some people around you. Even if it may cross them, it does not matter because it's all for your own well-being. Okay. And I feel like there is definitely somebody around you who is just having fun with you, but in a, I want to say narcissistic, but not narcissistic, but not in a good way. I feel like they're just making fun of you is what I feel. So a higher self message, a Taurus, higher self Taurus message. Taurus's higher self to a present moment Taurus. Taurus's higher self message to a present moment Taurus. I do feel there's definitely, I feel somebody around you who is driving a wedge between you and another person as well because they're not seeing things the way you see things. And I feel like what they are doing is maybe trying to discredit you, trying to cloud you because I feel like they're narrow-minded and I feel like you need to set that boundary with that person. Accept compliments. Look at looky, you got a mermaid, you got a crab. She's holding a clam shell. See the pearl in the center. So look at the emotions. Look how beautiful they are. So accept compliments. Why? Because you're a beautiful mermaid, Taurus. You have mermaid. There could be Piscean energy in your chart as well. So your higher self is telling you, let's see if I can get it to focus here. Your higher self is telling you the next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, don't play it down, and don't reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as a little confidence-building soul vitamin. You are worthy of praise, Taurus. Isn't that beautiful? So your higher self is telling you to accept the compliments, right? Allow these compliments as a praise, as a gift. All right. So, Spirit guide message to Taurus. Spirit guide message to Taurus. Calm is not a weakness. So they want you to remain calm, right? Remain calm. Being calm is not a weakness. So if somebody is saying, look, you're too calm, you're weak. No, you're not. And remember back here, look, spirit of the dummy, weak. You're not weak. And they're showing you that is not a weakness. All right, so a crystal for Taurus this week. A crystal for Taurus. A crystal for Taurus. Wow. How about this, Taurus? The Crow. Larimer. Omen of change, keeper of law and cooperation. So Oracle of the Crows, baby. Spirit of Crow, help me talk and walk in truth. Adapt to changes in my life and work in cooperation with others. Thank you. Aho. I love it. So you definitely have a crow totem around you this week, Taurus. Of course you do. Oracle of the Crows. Why else would you want to watch anybody else, right? I'm just kidding. All right. The Flamingo with Emerald. Heart healer, balance, and grace. Spirit of Flamingo. Help me feel and release my emotions so that I may find balance. Thank you. Aho. The Emerald. And the Moose. Rose Quartz. Self-esteem, wisdom, and another card of balance. Spirit of Moose, help me be self-assured, knowing that I have the wisdom to make the right choices for myself. Thank you. Aho. Rose Quartz. So there is definitely a change coming for you where you're going to have a new beginning, where you're going to have a higher self-esteem, where you're going to be more in balance. You're going to open up your heart. I see the rose quartz and emerald as heart chakra energies. I see the crow as throat chakra, where you're going to be able to be direct with the people whom are maybe a little closed-minded and trying to drive a wedge between you and another person, or telling you you're weak or you're clueless, right? So I feel like that glamour and the crow will help you to make this change, to be able to speak your truth, be able to speak your truth about this boundary, and to be direct. Also, to be able to have the high self-esteem to accept the compliments from the people who do compliment you, and being able to recognize the difference, right? All right, Tauruses, I love you guys, and I shall see you the next time. Thank you for watching.